Just a few doors down from Hugh Hefner's Playboy Mansion, you'll find Owlwood. And it's literally been home to the who's who of Hollywood. Tony Curtis, Engelbert Humperdinck, and even Sonny and Cher have lived here.
I've been in residential real estate since 1972, and this is one of the greatest pieces of real estate I've ever seen.
Located in Holmby Hills, this 12,000 square foot estate has 9 bedrooms, 10 baths, and a guest house that hosted Marilyn Monroe on many occasions.
And there's nothing like pulling up to this residence, looking through the gates, seeing the center lawn and the fountains, and then looking at this beautiful Tuscan mansion in the distance. It's a piece of art. It has a very calm and yet dramatic feeling when you approach, a very stately feeling. By the time you get to the front door, you know you're somewhere.
Owlwood once sold for $35 million. Want to see what $35 million gets you in the Platinum Triangle? Of course you do.
The entrance to the foyer is the most impressive I've ever seen. You're in a completely different world. This is not Southern California as we know it. This is a stately residence. The paneling throughout the walls is so interesting in that the paneling become doors to the powder rooms. When you push on the walls on the panel opens and that becomes his room or hers powder room. They close automatically after you open them.
Just off the foyer, you'll find the Oval Office.
It's a presidential type room to me. It's for greeting people. It might be for sitting down and signing important papers. In the Oval Room, you'll also find another spectacular chandelier. The dining room is heavily detailed everywhere you look. The walls are completely paneled and detailed in heavy boiserie, and the ceiling is done as well. Then there's this carved fireplace. Furniture is beautiful. It's all antiqued in wood, and the molding is to die for.
The living room is the perfect gallery for art on display.
The living room is all paneled in oak, and it's stained, and it is a scale of great proportions. The morning room is one of the prettiest rooms I've ever seen because of its vistas around and the tall French windows that provide for this whole view of the outside.
And check out the master suite.
You enter the master through one door with a reception area. Then to the left, you see the oval morning room. Straight ahead, you will see the formal master bedroom itself with its fireplace.
You could easily lose yourself in Owlwood's grounds and landscaping.
But I think what's most fascinating is that the surroundings of these areas is so park-like. I mean, you are in the most private park-like setting. You feel like you're so far away from the city, and yet you're right down the block. The pond behind us actually used to be the tennis court when Sonny and Cher owned it. And this owner took out the tennis court and made a pond there, which there are some ducks you might see floating in the distance. The pool is a detail of blue mosaic tiles and in a lovely tile setting. The jacuzzi is hidden just behind the balustrade around the back. You would never know it existed, and yet when you look over the side and you look down, you see this lush, romantic setting. One can only imagine what's gone on there with the Hollywood history that's been around here.
Lush, lavish, and lovely. Owlwood Estate is an unforgettable retreat in the middle of L.A.
You can't find this anywhere. You feel like you're so far away, so removed from the rest of the world.